Hello, it's Michelle. Welcome to my daily cup of tea. And I bought a new toy. See? This is actually a coffee press. This lid comes and you fit it in like this, and you put the coffee grounds in the water and then you close it like that. I'm sure you've seen them. However, you can also use this for tea. And today we have a tea that's called Youthberry. It's from Teavana. It's a white tea, which means it's going to have a really delicate flavor. White tea is called white tea because it's made from the very young leaves of the tea plant, the Camellia sinensis plant. And those leaves have kind of a white, furry sort of coating on them. And what happens is they pick the young white tea leaves, and then they let them dry in sun, and then they twist them. Once they're dried, I think they twist them and then they dry them, actually. So this is called Youthberry tea. It's from Teavana. In addition to the white tea, it's also got ground acai berries, which are supposedly full of vitamins, and that's why they call it Youthberry. If you look at the tea, it also definitely has rose petals, and this particular tea has nice big chunks of tropical fruits in it. So let me see if I can get some. A little dish here. We're going to pour some out here. And so you can see it's got nice big chunks of tropical fruit. Great. It's also got these berries in it. And then it also, on the web, it said that they were ground and blended in with the tea. So this is probably 1.5 teaspoons or so, which is about what you need for 1 cup. And I'm going to make 1 cup here. So what I've done is I boiled some water. Now I'm going to dump this inside my new little toy, our coffee press. But today we are calling it the My Daily Cup of Tea press, tea press. So we're going to take some water, pour it in here. And I boiled this water, and it's been sitting for maybe, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, something like that. So it's not boiling, because you don't want to pour boiling water over white tea. You'll burn the tea, okay? Same with green tea. You don't want to do too hot of water. At least as far as I'm concerned, you don't want to. So, now, oh wait, getting a little ahead of myself. So you're going to let this steep, and I'm going to pour a little bit more water in there, because once it steeps, I want you to be able to see the color it's going to turn because of the acai berry and the tropical fruits. This is also one of those times where making tea isn't really a recipe. You know, there's sort of guidelines. I put about 1.5 teaspoons in here. If it doesn't turn out to be the right kind of pink, if it's not as pink as I want it to be, if it looks a little weaker than I want my tea to be that day, dump some more tea in. Really, it's not going to hurt anything. So in this particular case, it's looking okay. Again, it's a white tea. It's not going to be a really robust tea. You're not going to get the kind of strong flavor that you're going to get from a black tea, for example, because these tea leaves are young. So it's going to be a lighter flavor. So it's been here. Now, through the magic of flip cameras, I'm going to delete probably the next 2 minutes of this little taping so that you don't have to sit here and watch this tea steep, because I can only talk for so long. So here we go. I'm going to let this go for about 1.5 minutes. Okay, so from here, back. And as you can see, it really has turned quite a bit darker of a pink. Now that I'm reviewing this, I probably should have put more in there so you could really see the water, but you'll be able to see it in just a second. And also, we're going to try it hot and cold to see which way we like it. So you put the little coffee press on, put the lid on, and you squinch this puppy down, and then you can really see the tea. Okay, so here you go. You can really see how pink that is. It's lovely. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely pink. So I'm going to pour a little bit in here. Then I'm going to pour the rest of it in here because I think I'm going to like this tea better cold. Oh, and it is. It's a very light tea, just like I would expect a white to be. It's light on the tongue, it's crisp, it's not very sweet, even though it does have fruit in it. It's not, you can tell there's a little bit of sweetness from the fruit, for sure, but it's not too sweet at all. If you wanted to add sugar, it would be perfectly fine. One thing you can really taste on the back end is you really get that punch of citrus. It's great. This is definitely a tea I would drink in the afternoon. If I wanted some tea and I wanted something a little bit different, I wanted something with some fruit in it, this is a great tea. So let's try it cold now. And obviously I needed to add more ice, but what are you going to do? Now cold, you get the citrus right away. When it was hot, I tasted the tea with the back end of citrus. And when it's cold, wow, I can taste the berry and I can taste the citrus right away. I taste the tea sort of underneath all of those flavors. But I get the citrus punch right away. This is a great tea cold. I mean, right now it's only lukewarm because it obviously melted all the ice that I had. Oh, it's yummy. Now, I have a treat. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to empty this out. And what I'm going to do is, I bought another tea the last time I was at the Teavana store called Wild Orange Blossom, and it's an herbal, and I want to see how that tastes. And then, what I'm planning to do is combine the two teas for a blend. I think it'll be the first blend we've reviewed on here. But I want to see how the teas combine together with the orange blossom that's got a lot of citrus in it, and this one with the white tea and the underlying citrus and the acai berry, and see how they come together to really form a great tea. What I'm hoping is that it makes a tea that is fabulous for a summer afternoon, especially like if you're going on a picnic and you want a tea and you want something refreshing and bright for your tongue and for your whatever picnic you have planned. So here, this is, one more thing. Youthberry by Teavana, not exactly a cheap tea. It's a white tea. White teas are never going to be cheap. But this one is about 12 bucks for 2 ounces. Now, I got 4 ounces, which was about this much. And this is probably the second time I've done this. So you're going to get, with 4 ounces, you're going to get a decent amount of tea. You know, you're going to at least be able to tell if you like it. You're going to be able to make it 2 or 3 times, see if you like it, see if it works for you. So, anyway, here's to you. Definitely a great tea. Definitely love it iced. Youthberry by Teavana, and I hope to see you the next time. We're going to be doing Wild Orange Blossom, also by Teavana. See you later. Bye.